Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to teach you guys how I depot my eyeshadows and use them in Z palettes. I love Z palettes. They're really sturdy. The magnet is really strong on the back, so your eyeshadows and blushes are not going to come off. It's got a magnetic closure and they're amazing because then you can get rid of all the little pots of eyeshadows and blushes like this that you have and just put it all in one convenient spot. The reason why I'm doing this today is because all my blushes, I haven't really depotted any of them. I have these and then this and then another blunt bronzer from MAC. And I realized that I forgot about some of my blushes. I didn't realize that I had so many, so I haven't been using them. So in order to use the products that I have, I'm going to put them all in one spot. So I'm just going to have one of these or two of these for blushes, and I have one for eyeshadows, and then I have another one that I put all my neutral, they're really strong, eyeshadows in. And today I'm going to show you how I get them from this into this. So, if you're interested in learning about this, keep watching. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a candle for heat, and then you're going to need which blush or eyeshadow that you want to So the first thing I'm going to do is, there's a little lever in here. If you can see, you're just going to want to pop this up, and you'll start from each corner and just kind of wiggle it underneath that plastic piece. You'll want to start at the beginning and then work your way all the way down. Some of these can be kind of hard. Right out like that. Then you're just going to use your tweezers and pick up this plastic piece. And you're going to use the tweezers, which this can be hard sometimes too. So I'm going to get another pair of tweezers so I have better leverage. But you'll just hold the sides of the blush and you'll place it over the candle. You'll basically sit here for a few minutes. It does take a couple minutes until it's melted. After a few minutes, you'll be able to take the blush pan off and basically just push the blush. So the butter knife you would just take to the back and push it out, and then you can also use it right around the pan to scoop it up. That is weird. It's not in a pan. And then it comes out in a whole piece like this. The glue on the back. Then, so I know what color I'm using. I want the label from the back, which this one's pretty dirty and I don't even know that anybody will be able to tell what that is. But to get that portion off too, you're just going to want to hold it over the candle just for a couple minutes or seconds. This one doesn't take as long. Just want to warm up the label and the glue. Once it's warm and melted, you can use your tweezers and just peel this label right off. And then I'm just going to stick it to the back where the glue already is on this. Just stick it on there good. Since MAC is already magnetized in their little pans, all you have to do is stick it onto the palette. This one is not magnetized very strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of magnet, and you can get them in rolls like this at the hardware store. Or Zpalette also sells little squares of magnets, which are really nice because they're pre-cut, and the rolls are sometimes hard because they're not completely straight and they're a little bit thicker. So these magnets are definitely perfect. All you have to do is peel off the back, and then you'll stick it right onto your eyeshadow or blush, and then you'll just stick it right in your palette. And there's one blush. And don't forget, you can back to MAC these, so keep the outer shell so that you can get a new lipstick or eyeshadow, whichever one your MAC lets you do. Now I'm going to do a cream blush from MAC, and this is in the color Lily Scent. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to take the knife and just kind of wiggle it right in that crack here. I'm just going to wiggle it from end to end. Right out like that. Then I'm going to take my tweezers and I'm going to hold it over the candle. Then I'm going to take my butter knife, or actually I don't even need my knife on this one. All I have to do is, and it is hot, so you know, be careful when you're doing this, is just push out the pan, and I'm just going to stick my knife in the front, and it comes right off. Then I'm going to warm up the back. First I'm going to clean it off so I can see it better. There we go. And I'm going to warm up the back to get the sticker. And this one kind of popped right off, so I'll just take my tweezers, no peeling necessary, and I'll just apply it on the back. This one is not a very strong magnet, so I'm going to go ahead and use a little square magnet and place it right on the back. And of course I put it right under the name so that I can see what kind of name the blush is. And then I'll pop it right into my palette. Okay, the next one that I'm going to show you is just a drugstore one. It's by Physicians Formula. And this blush, I've already done this. All I've done is broken off the piece of plastic that divides. Of course, I don't use those little brushes, so this portion really doesn't matter to me anyways. The next thing I'm going to do is just wiggle this butter knife into the blush and just pop that one right out. I didn't even have to warm this one up. It was quite easy. And it's got a really smooth back. The glue actually stuck to the plastic and not to the pan, so that's nice. And let's see if it's magnetized. It's magnetized very strongly as well. So Physicians Formula was really, that was the first one I've ever depotted. That one was super easy. I wish they were all that easy. That is amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video on how to depot your eyeshadows and blushes. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.